Here we go, Stacy.
All righty. All right, I'm making you co-host. Okay, there you go.
You.
Hey, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good to see you, Myrna. Hi, Emily, Jackie, Diane, Karen, Madge, Doug, and Jody, and Ed at the beach. And there's Susan and Janet. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
And Robert, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, you guys, I put my Facebook fitness page link in the chat today because I've been answering many of your questions on my Facebook fitness page. It is a business page, if you will, or not a business page. I don't know what it is. It's not my personal page. That's all I can say. And I only post fitness there. I usually post the link to the Get Set Up class, and I answer questions there and sometimes post other interesting articles that I find that I think might be helpful. So if you're not already following me there and you're active on Facebook or want to be, check out my fitness page.
Your fitness base in Facebook, or you said in the chat?
I put it in the chat. It's the Facebook link.
I don't see it in chat right now.
It's in the top. It's the first one. And just to let you know, I don't want to spend a lot of time on that because it comes out in your email as well. I include it in the email. Max is with us this morning. Max is our TA, and he's here to answer any questions that you might have about audio, video, or any other technical issues. We're up to 27 people here this morning. I welcome everybody. I love when I can see your faces. Katie, Deborah, Felice, Sherry, Janie, Core, Janet. So happy that you've joined us. From Texas, you're up early, 8 p.m. in Malaysia. Oh, that's wonderful, Core. We're so glad you're here. Verna, hi, good morning. And Kathy. Hi. At the risk of sounding like Romper Room, I say people's names when I see them, but you know, I don't want to make it sound like we're in kindergarten. I'm sure a lot of you remember Romper Room. With the mirror, I see Myrna and Emily. Anyway, but welcome this morning. I love to see your faces.
Romper Room with Miss Molly.
Oh, yes, yes. But there were a number of different teachers throughout the years, as I recall.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have a great combo class for you this morning. And coming up tomorrow are my two extra classes that I do. The one where we talk about fitness equipment that you can use at home, like resistance bands and balls and weights and things like that. And then the question and answer class. And I'm going to do something I've never done before. Since I always do read the chat, I'm going to ask that if you have a question for me today, if you could think about what you might want to talk about tomorrow and put it in, have some resources available. That might be something. So if you have a question, put it in the chat, and I will make every attempt to address it tomorrow in my, I think it's the 1:30 class, if I'm not mistaken. But it's two extra classes tomorrow, 12 o'clock. We talk about fitness equipment. 1:30, I answer questions and just have a general fitness discussion. If you're unable to register because it is a smaller class, oh my, great. My internet connection is unstable. I'm getting a message this morning. We'll do the best we can, folks, with you for the hour. Anyway, so I don't want to spend a lot of time on that. I know you guys like to get started. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so we can start working out. Here's my slides. And let me present, move you guys down. Here we go. It is Thursday morning. Welcome to Morning Fitness. Today's class is combo, and that means it's a little bit of everything. I do a little bit of cardio, a little bit of strength training with light weights, and we do a little bit of balance work, and we do it in a circuit training format, which means it's timed rather than counted. I think it's a lot of fun. I'm your guide. My name is Stacy. I'm from Pennsylvania, and I've been teaching fitness since the mid-1980s, and I love connecting with other people who are interested in fitness and want to improve their overall health and wellness. We learn from each other, and I hope you have your cameras on so I can also see you moving, even if it's just your arms and legs. If you want to request a recording of today's session, because Max is recording it, you can email help@getsetup.io. This is the only email to use to request a recording. Oops, there we go, right there. help@getsetup.io. I highlighted it so that you can remember and I can remember to emphasize. If you're joining by live stream on our website, we welcome you. We're happy you found us, but remember the best way to fully participate is to join us and register for a class, and that way you'll get the email with the notes after class. You'll get the link to provide feedback and ask questions. Remember to check with your doctor if you're new to exercising, if you have any health conditions, if you are recovering from an illness, an accident, or surgery. It's very important that your doctor knows what type of exercise you're going to be engaging in. And if your doctor's given you any recommendations or limitations regarding exercise intensity or limiting range of motion, be sure you follow your doctor's recommendations, not anything I do in class. All right, let's go ahead and get started, you guys. I hope you have your water handy. I don't see very many cameras on. Come on, folks. All right, you see me there? I've spotlighted my video for everyone. Hopefully, do you see? Okay, you do see me, right? I don't know what's happening with this unstable internet, but we will do the best we can. All right, here we go. Let me get a little rhythm going so I can keep time. And I have my clock ready for you. And do you have your water available? Remember water before, during, and after your fitness class. My water bottle is 25 ounces. I refill it throughout the day so that I can hopefully keep track of how much water I'm drinking. Anyway, as always, we start with a very basic march. Hey, is anybody feeling sore from yesterday in your anterior or your front part of your shoulder cap? Anybody feeling sore? We really worked the shoulders yesterday, and I'm feeling it here and a little bit here in these muscles.
Yes, a little bit.
If you're feeling that today, then don't do the weights. When we go to the weights section and I demonstrate weights and we do some lateral side raises or movements like this or overhead, it's okay to move your arms and go through that range of motion, but don't add weight to it. Make sure you're muted at this time so we can get going. And we're marching. And I hope you can see my feet.
Yes.
Doing just a little bit of a warm up, and then let's take it to a step touch right here, keeping the arms shoulder height or lower. And I'm just scribing a figure 8 with both of my arms right here. It's or the infinity sign, because it's an 8 on its side. See what I'm doing? And the reason I'm doing this is because my shoulders are sore today. And so I want to loosen them up gently without the stress and strain on from the weights. So this is a very gentle movement, lubricating the shoulder joint and getting it moving. And let's go back to our march right here. And remember, with all things, you're going to take the movements at your own speed, especially when we get into the timed section. You have 60 seconds to do a given exercise that I'm going to demonstrate. And you want to make sure that your pace is comfortable and adjust it through that minute if you need to. Let's press overhead. Again, very gently. And press forward. And open to the side and push. Gently. Excuse me. And press down. Keep your posture straight and strong. Diaphragm is lifted. Abs are tight. And let's take it to that step touch with, we're going to call it infinity arms, because we are drawing that infinity symbol, which looks like the figure 8 on its side. Another little math lesson for you this morning. Take it back to a march. We're going to shift into our heel digs in front, reaching out with the opposite arm. Reach, reach, and 4, 3, 2, take it back to a march, press up. 5, 6, 7, 8, press forward. 5, 6, 7, 8 to the side. 5, 6, 7, push down. Step touch with infinity. 4, 3, 2, last one, heel digs. And hamstring curls. Hamstring curls are just a knee bend, bringing the heel up toward your booty, behind your body. We are contracting the hamstring muscle to lift that lower leg. Four more right and left, right here, and 3 more. 2 more with the last one. We're going to start at the top with our marching and push. Overhead, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Press front for 8. Right here, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And we're going to press open side right here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and press down right here. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, step touch, infinity arms. Four more right and left. 2. Last one, heel digs right here, it's reach. And reach. Really nice. Stretch it out. your own pace. And 4, 3, 2, hamstring curls right here and step, bend. That's it. Make sure your posture is good and you're breathing through the exercises. I got a lot of comments yesterday that you guys like my reminders to breathe. That's good, because I think I'm reminding myself just as much. We all need those reminders. 4 more, and 3, and 2, and we're gonna take it from the top with our marching press overhead. Here we go, and 8, 7, chest is lifted, and 4, 3, 2, press front. It's 8 doubles. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, open side. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, press front. Are we doing this again? And 4, 3, 2, press down, and 8, 4, 3, 2, step touch, infinity arms. Here we go. And 4 more, 3, 2 more, last one, heel digs, reach front, right here. Arms are shoulder height. Very gentle movement with those arms this morning if you are sore from yesterday. We want to get the movement in, just not additional stress and strain. The movement, in fact, you should already feel some relief. And 2 more. 1, hamstring curls right here, step reach. Woo! There it is. And I have some new moves for you today. I hope you're ready. I hope I am. New moves often throw me off, so be patient with me. And 4 more, and 3, 2 more, last one. Let's rock and get ready. Our first movement is a rocking horse. So we're going to step forward and have a straight leg lift behind, or just extend it. If you want to keep the toe on the floor, that's fine. Rock back and lift the knee. And again, this doesn't have to be a high knee lift. You can just lift the heel and keep the toe on the floor if that's your comfort level. Rock forward, back with a knee lift. Forward, straight leg, back with a knee lift. Forward and press, back with a knee lift, push down. Forward here, back and press. Let's do 60 seconds. We're gonna stay on the same side, but when we switch, on our second round, we'll do the second side. And the last round, I'll give you 30 seconds right and 30 seconds left. Okay? Press and lift. Press and lift. Take this movement at your own pace and at your own size or intensity. We have 20 seconds left. And then for the second exercise of this circuit, we're going to use light weights. It is lateral side raises, front side back. And so you're gonna wanna use light weights, especially if your shoulders are sore. I'm gonna actually go to 2s today. That's the lightest I have in this room this morning. And I'm not gonna lift the full range of motion. How's that for you? So that's a modifier I usually offer where the movement is front, side, and back. But we did these yesterday and I did them heavy, so I'm sore. So today I'm using a lighter weight and I'm only going to lift part way, and a little bit of lift to the back. All right, here we go, 60 seconds. You're taking it at your own range of motion. If you weren't with us yesterday and you're not sore, you can do the full range of motion right here. And lift and back. So here's a little lesson on what happens if you continue to work out with heavy weights when you're sore. So the soreness is from little muscle tears, and in order to build strength, those little muscle tears need to heal, and they heal stronger. If you continue to work out through that pain of those little muscle tears, and you use heavy weights, you're going to get more muscle tears, and there won't be time for healing. And rather than gaining strength, you will begin over time to lose strength. And for those who are bodybuilding, it also means that they will not gain size, which is, of course, the goal for bodybuilders. Not our goal. We just want to gain strength. So we're lifting front, side, and back. Front, side, and we have 20 more seconds of this round. Front, side, and back. 10 more seconds. Front, side, back. One more time, I think we can fit it in. Front, side, and back. All right, weights down. I have another new move for you. This is called reach and curve. Cross the leg behind, reach to the other side and cross the leg behind. Stretch, cross, reach down and across. Stretch, reach up, down and across. And again, this is an exercise where we're going to one side for the first minute. And when we do the second round, we'll go to the other side. And on the third round, we'll do both sides, and I'll count you 30 seconds for each side. At least that's the goal. Somebody might have to remind me. I'm just kidding. 30 more seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. The next exercise with light weights, we're going to do our complex movement, Arnold presses, which is a biceps curl from the hips to the shoulder and then press overhead. Return to the shoulder and down to the side. Up, press, return, and down. Now, some of you might want to be marching while we do this, and that's okay. You could continue to march. If you're coordinated enough to manage that, I don't even think I am, and plus I'm talking. That's too much for me. So I'm going to take a regular stance right here with my legs apart and my toes pointed out at 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock. And down. Nice, strong torso. Diaphragm lifted, abs are tight. Pull that belly button in. We could be doing a vacuum right here with that belly button pulled into the spine, right? Remember working the transverse abdominis, pulling it in. And by the way, for those of you who do planking exercises, that exercise works the transverse abdominis. As you are in that plank position and you're holding your back steady, and hopefully you're pulling your abs up tight to support your body so that your back doesn't collapse at the waist into a sway back pose. And down. 15 more seconds. This is the Arnold press. You're doing it with or without weights. I'm using 2 pounds. You may have 1 pound, 3, 5s. You know, that depends on your goals. 3, 2, 1, and weights down. And we're going to do 1 balance exercise. Rocking side to side with straight legs. Now our knees aren't locked, but they are lengthened, nice and tall. And the reason the knees aren't locked is because your slightly bent knees are your shock absorbers, and they help you maintain balance. So we're going to do 4, 3, 2, and hold right here. And then I think we figured out we have to count 5 in order to switch sides. 4 and 5, hold your balance right here. If you're using your arms for a counterbalance, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the arms for counterbalance, holding that balanced position. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your balance right here. Use your arms for the counterweight and go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your weight. Hold your arms for counterbalance. Here it is. And go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And balance. Great job. Diaphragm lifted. You guys are great. I see some of you balancing. Woo! Yay. We just have 15 more seconds. Holding right here. And back. 3, 4, 5, and balance. One more time each side. I think we can do it. 3, 4, 5. We're going to go over our 60 seconds, but I don't think anybody cares, right? One more time. Here it is, so we can catch the other side. 4, 5, and balance right here. Excellent. All right, and we're going to do our rocking horse, switching legs now for 60 seconds. So stepping forward with the other, whichever leg you didn't use. Straight leg lift in the back, knee lift in the front. Here we go. And now this time, let's press up overhead and down. Press up and down. Press up and down. Find a pace that works for you. 45 more seconds. We're just getting started on this one. Rocking horse. Here it is. 30 more seconds. And 15. Oh, the time is going slow on this one. 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's grab the weights. We're going to do front, side, back raises. Find your position or march in place if you like to do that. Front, side, back, or modify as I am with a lower lift. Only lifting at 45 degrees rather than the full 90-degree lift up to shoulder height. Keeping the elbows soft. We have 30 more seconds right here. Breathing at a normal, natural rate and rhythm. What's important is you're not holding your breath on the weights. Front, side, back, 10 more seconds. Last time, front, side, back. You got it. Strong torso. All right, go ahead and put those weights down. I feel like that was a short minute in comparison. I wonder if I looked at the clock right. Anyway, the next one is the curtsy and reach, and we have to also go on the opposite side. So we're reaching long on the other side and then down low. Now this should be the opposite way that you started. And down, reach up and down. Can give a little pop in between for this if you have that energy going on. This is really designed to be a plyometric exercise with a leap in between, like that. But I'm not recommending, just suggesting if you have that kind of energy going on and your knees can handle it, that you can do this in between. Otherwise, let's just keep it nice and soft. Plyometrics are excellent for speed and force in developing those particular muscle fibers. We have 15 more seconds to go. And 10. Actually, I meant 5. 4, 3, 2, last one. Make sure you finish the movement. March to get your weights. Arnold presses. That's a biceps curl and an overhead press. Right here and up and down. 60 seconds. If you are still with weight training, make sure your knees are soft and your torso is straight and strong with your diaphragm lifted. If you're marching, I commend you. You've got some coordination. And up. 30 more seconds. Make sure your shoulders and neck are relaxed in this exercise. The last thing you want is to come up later on with a stiff neck and wonder how I caused that. So I'm reminding you, relax your neck, lengthen. And 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Complete the movement. Put your weight down and we'll do our balance work with a rock side to side. Here we are with soft knees so that we have that additional support. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and balance. So I'm counting 5 rocks to the side, right and left. And then we have our balance. That way we're changing legs. 4 and 5, it's right here. Because I make sure we have the opportunity to balance on each side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have 30 more seconds. Right here. Good. 20 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Complete the movement on both sides. Relax. And let's see, we're going to start over from the top with the rocking horse. I'm going to give you 30 seconds each side. So you pick the side that you want to start with. I'm going to step forward with the right here, and lift. 30 seconds starts here. So we're doing this side. We're going to reach up and down. Full arm up and down. Nice range of motion if you have it. Or you can keep your arms bent and keep the movement smaller with your arms. 5 more seconds on this side, and then we're going to switch. Here's the last one. Switch sides, just step and switch. It's that easy. We have 30 seconds on this side. 20 more seconds. Reach up and back. Find your own pace. Maybe you're going faster than I am today. That's great. Maybe you're going slower. Any movement is good. 5 more seconds. Complete the movement. Here we go. Grab your weights. Front side back. Find your position or march in place. Torso straight and strong. Lift up and down. And down and to the back. And breathe. We're doing 60 seconds. I'm gonna make sure I count it correctly this time, because I think we shortchanged ourselves the last time, and that would be my fault. But I'm watching the clock. Thirty more seconds. Back. Front. Side. And back. 15 more seconds. Front. Side. And back. 10. Side. And back. 5 more seconds. Time for one more round. Up. And side. And back. Put your weights down. We're going to do those curtsy stretches to each side. So we're going to do 30 seconds each side. Step, cross behind and reach, step and reach low. Step, reach up, step, reach low. 15 more seconds on this side. Find your own pace. And remember, if you want to add this plyometric leap, it's right here in between. It really gets your heart rate up. So be careful. It's also press on your knees. And let's switch sides. So we're doing the same movement. It's just the arms that are going to switch right here and down. 30 seconds on this side. And 5 seconds. Complete the movement to each side. And let's march and grab your weights. Arnold presses, that's our complex movement with a bicep curl and an overhead press. It's right here and up, return and down. Keep your elbows tight by your sides on that biceps curl and down. And if you're marching, you're very coordinated. And lift and press and down. And smile. We're happy to be working out today. And down. 30 more seconds. Right here. 15 more seconds. And down. 10. 5 more seconds. Let's complete this movement. Put the weights down and we'll do our rock side to side with a balance. So here we are, side to side. We do 5 steps and then we hold our balance. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. And remember, you don't have to lift your leg. You know that by now. You can keep that toe on the floor if you need to. You're still testing yourself. You're still working on it, and that's what's important. I would rather you keep your foot on the floor than risk a fall. And here it is. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch and reach. We're using those arms for a counterbalance, and we have 30 more seconds here. Here it is. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay. 5 more seconds. 2. Let's finish on both sides. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay. And march. We're going to go into our second round of exercises. Again, we're going to do alternating cardio and weights. So our first cardio move is half jacks. It's like this. Right here at your own pace. So a half jack is like half of a jumping jack. One leg at a time goes out the side. And we're not jumping. This is a non-impact half jack. So if we were to add the jump to our half jack, for those of you looking for more energy this morning, that's going to look like this. See how I'm just going to one side and then the other? I can only do one arm when I do this, because if I do both arms, I tend to go into a full jack. And I don't want you to do that. So here we are with our non-impact half jack for 60 seconds. And we've done 30 now. Just giving you some additional options this morning. I know some of you want a little bit more challenge than others. I get that. We're all at different places. 15 more seconds. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's grab some weights. Low weights, small weights, light weights. And we're going to do step side squat or not. So squat or not means we step to the side. And if you feel like and you have comfort in your knees, we take a little bend and we step to the opposite side, bend and return. If you're not about bending your knees today, you don't have that knee mobility and strength available to you, the not part of the squat or not is just a step side and return. And I'm holding my weights right here in front of me. And here's the squat. And we have 60 seconds and I talked through the first 30. And if you're squatting, keep your weight centered as much as you can when you do that squat. Knees over the toes. And you can just, if a soft break to the knees, just a very gentle bend. That starts to activate and strengthen your quadriceps muscle. 15 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down. And we're going to do a grapevine. And for those of you who aren't comfortable with the grapevine, it's just 2 steps to the side. Step together will work just as easily as the grapevine where we step behind. That's all it is. Always step out with the foot in the direction that you're going. So that's easy enough, right? We're going to go to the left, step to the left. Go to the right, step with the right. You could do step together, right here. Here it is. Arms are low, side and reach, step and reach. Woo, right here. 30 more seconds. Got it. Ten more seconds. 5 more seconds. Time for 1 to each side, and then we're going to grab your weights. Forward lunges with the right and left foot. And again, you don't need to bend the knee. We step front. I'm holding the weights right here in front make step front and return, step front and return. If you bend your knees, you can lift the heel on the back foot, keep the front foot flat on the floor, and keep your weight centered. This is just a very gentle lunge, right and left. And if you're not bending your knees, you're stepping and return. Step out and return. We have 30 more seconds right here. 15 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Returning jacks for 60 seconds. Let's go. At your own pace, torso lifted, diaphragm up, abs are tight. Swing those arms. Thirty more seconds. These feel so good. I love these. 15 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's grab your weights for squat or knots. Step side. Here we go, 60 seconds. Here it is. And return, torso lifted. You want to be upright, straight and strong. Center that weight. Bend or don't. And if not, just step side. Just step open and return. Open and return. Bend if you want to. 30 more seconds. Strengthening those legs. 15 more seconds. And 5 more seconds. 1. Let's do complete one more to each side. There we go. And release. This time we're going to do the grapevine or 2 steps with overhead arms. So stepping side to side. The overhead arms are in that rainbow pattern, just arching overhead, reaching side to side. Rainbow arms right here. So we're doing 60 seconds and we have 45 to go. This is a great movement. Feels so good. Waving your arms side to side. Kind of wakes up your whole body. "30 seconds. "15 more seconds. Are you breathing and smiling? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and march. Let's see, is that the last one? Grapevine. Step forward with lunges. Weights right in front if you're using weights, and we're just gonna step forward and alternate legs. Remember when you're stepping forward, whether you're bending or not, to make sure you're stepping out on a diagonal, not directly in front as if you were on a balance beam, because that's a recipe for losing your balance. So step forward on the diagonal, keeping your toes facing forward. We have 30 seconds to go with our alternating lunges. 15 more seconds. We are almost there. After this, we're going to begin our cool down. We've done a good 45 minutes this morning. Almost 45 minutes. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down and return to marching. Take that marching at your own pace. Our goal now is to lower our heart rate and bring our body systems back to our regular comfort zone. So you're probably, maybe you are, like me, a little bit out of breath from the exertion, from the heat, from the weights, whatever it is. I exert a little more because I'm talking. And now we want to bring our breathing back to its regular rate and our heart rate, we want to return to normal. So we're taking a gentle march and then a gentle step touch. And let's just swing the arms low. Right here with a step touch, bringing our feet together, step apart, bring together. Right here. Very nice. Woo! And then heel digs. It's right here. Find a comfortable pace. If you feel at any time while we're working out like you are overly exerted, extremely out of breath, or your heart is racing and you feel like stopping, remember that it is not safe to sit at that point. It's okay to stop the movement and maybe just walk around until you come back to a comfortable level of breathing and your heart feels like it has returned to normal. Sitting is not recommended, or lying down. But you knew that, because I've said it often enough. And let's take it to our hamstring curls right here with a nice reach to the side. And even if you're out of breath and breathing heavy, don't sort of collapse into your lungs. Keep your torso nice and lifted and long. And let's return to marching right here. And inhale up. And exhale. We're going to do 3. Inhale up. And exhale. On the third one, I want you to open your legs wide. So here we are, and now we're just going to reach alternating sides. And it's gentle, folks. This is a gentle reach. And bringing it down to shoulder height, but we're still reaching across. And give our torso just a very gentle twist. And now the same movement, but reach down across in front of your body, right here. Reach down, press down, and march. Inhale up, bring your legs back in together, and exhale. Step touch. Take one arm across in front of the body, but it's at a low height, like maybe right in front of your waist. That's where your hand is. Does that make sense? So your hand is in front of your waist, right here. Breathing, chest is lifted, smiling. And heel digs right here. And I'm having you lift a little bit, right? As you move forward, just lift. I have my palms up as I'm lifting. I'm not raising my arms to shoulder height. They're right here in front, maybe waist high. That's right. And one last move, hamstring curls. Yay, and this is our last one. Keeping them small. right? See, I don't have my legs very far apart, and I'm just barely lifting my foot to the back. It's not the full hamstring curl, just a small one. And marching and relax. I'm going to do our final meditation with a little bit of breath work. Stay with me. Here are my cards. Here they are. So we're running out of time. So like yesterday, I loved yesterday when I said, as we do our breathing, I want you to come up with the color that imagining your breath to do. And yesterday I got great responses from red to royal blue, sky blue, peach, fuchsia, indigo. It was wonderful to read the colors that you chose because I sort of get stuck with just a couple that I think of. So think about your breath. Begin to focus on your inhale. Notice the rise and fall of your rib cage as your lungs expand with each good breath of fresh air. And as you inhale, and you imagine your breath being that beautiful color of your choice, feel the positivity and joy and even gratitude that you are drawing into your body with each breath today. And as you exhale, release the negative, the gray, dark, fears, anxiety, anything that makes you feel uncomfortable or has distress associated with it. I want you to let that go. If it's a do list of things that you've been procrastinating, don't worry about it right now. It's going to be there later today or tomorrow. Right now is for you to focus on the good feelings that you got from exercise this morning, to feel gratitude and joy that your body was available and strong for you this morning. The ground, yay, be thankful and grateful. And today, my message to you is this: choose love. Choose love over disagreement. Choose love over the need to be right. Choose peace over discord. And choose joy over stress. Choose gratitude over envy. Choose peace. Choose peace. Thank you for joining me today. Stay with me while I share my closing slides that have a little bit more important information about Get Set Up and how you can request a copy of today's session. Again, thank you for joining me. If you're active on social media, you can use the hashtag #GetSetUp. You can use @GetSetUp. And if you're not on social media, but you have something to share, you can email liz@getsetup.io. Look for some related classes like Ageless Grace. That'll get you moving and you'll have some fun. You can learn some line dancing classes with Shirley. And you can look for yoga classes taught by the fabulous Christina. And let's see, my next class is not listed here because this is wrong, but my next class tomorrow is balance and flexibility at 8 o'clock. And then I repeat the core training class at 9:15. Be on the lookout for the email that will come to you after this class. That email contains key takeaways from today's class, and it contains links to some other classes that might interest you, and also a link where you can provide feedback about your experience today and your experience setup. And I read all the feedback. I promise I read all the feedback. you know now you can refer a friend to get set up. So if you have some friends that you think might enjoy this class and others, look for this screen on your desktop. Click the blue button, the dark blue button that says invite a friend. And then on this next screen, you'll have the opportunity to enter your friend's email address and click the orange tab, and they will automatically receive an email inviting them to get set up. And here's how you can reach out. People know at Get Set Up that you want a session recording. This is the most important email to remember. help@getsetup. And with that email, you can let people know that you have an idea for an interest group you'd like to host yourself, or maybe you're looking for a class in a particular topic and we haven't provided that class yet. Let us know and we'll see what we can do. And if you have organizations in your community like assisted caring, you can let us know about those organizations, because we do partner with many of them across the country, and we're looking to partner with organizations in your community as well. And as always, request us by emailing help@getsetup.io. Thank you so much again for joining me. I hope you had a great time, a little bit of workout as well. And I'll see many of you tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome, everyone. Bye. Bye.